see. I broke, you broke, we broke down. Pieces of our love are now scattered around for the whole world to see.
Destinies would not be preliminarily divided. This country wouldn't be so racially divided, for the cultural lines upon which we have abided allow us to be slaves to empty piety. We shake our fists up to fight for some sort of utopian life without first realizing that peace is a product of the mind. Every bartender who offered you a shot glass when you were down, every passionate lover who brought you up for air when you were about to drown, every town in which you set your hat down in which that ticking time bomb disarmed itself in favor of a rival to true survival. Self-made man? No. There's only self-revival.
Yeah, I can admit it, I'm a screw-up. I've lied and cheated, I've done things to you that have me praying tenfold. Last night, I asked God for help. It was a question in the figure of a tear, cloudy but at the same time clear. See, I had lost my way and forgotten how to love. God just changed the way that I loved you. So as the words "I love you" left my lips, they forged a home in my heart for you to live. And I realized we may learn in abundance on this earth, but above, God is the only one who can teach us how to love.
It's that dope. When that Julia said, y'all like something, y'all can snap, clap, spit that shit, rewind, yes, whatever y'all just want. So she moves from asunder. We'll watch these beats move feet from under the shaking and stirred bodies till our room sounds like God's wrath, the hell's thunder that told us as men, as women, as artists that our birthright was to speak, but we somehow skip past it to undress the asses of the baddest in a dress. I once have rested in the chalice of hearts that become homes and closed caskets. The flashing lights have blinded my visions of the past tense, from my Magnolia house and projects to magazine covers, from Holly Grove to Hollywood, from Rosewood to Rolls Royces. I've seen your MC standing in B-boy stances. Funny how niggas be oblivious to the obvious, from rocking the clothes we see to the way that we rock rosary draped around our necks, but don't see the sacrifice until you realize your modern day hip hop ain't shit but a slave ship to your radio's mainstream, swimming up shit's creek. So step down from your pedestals. Move the halos from around your head. Take the angel wings outside of your back and join us on the thing. You are no higher than your God is. You are only as human as your God is, and resides inside of no goddamn church wall. Get the chalice that be your heart. You are only as human as your God is.
There is a strange science to giving away a heart. It is not always given whole, only to be left in pieces, but is often given in pieces, with the hopes of being made whole. But a heart is never truly whole. It's part prayer candle warmth and burnt down churches. It's part holy crosses and stained crucifixes. It's part girl that you loved, but you will never give back. Our bodies are nothing more than crumbling cathedrals. On the inside there are cobwebs and creaking floorboards, broken statues and unspoken prayers. Everything is falling apart. Love and fear are two friends waltzing down the same path that is covered with shards of stained glass. Watch them two-step and tango down this path that we have all crawled. I have no idea where it goes. I tag along behind them, trying to pick up and put back together these pieces as I go. My hands are bloodied and calloused, filled with the shards of a heart that I tore apart, but that will not stop me. Let these scars be a reminder of how you picked yourself up. Pick yourself up. Because nothing breaks a man like holding in his arms the thing that he destroyed. But nothing resurrects a man like destroying himself trying to fix it.
spine, screaming without sound, drowning in the words I never ejected, dejected along my spirit edges. I turned into a shadow before I turned forward, died before I could be born. I just cried without tears. Flames burned behind my eyes, glazed over with ghost beads. I could just scratch the evidence off my cornea, but my blood might also pour transparent. And what's pain if you can't feel it? What's sickness if you can't see it? I didn't exit my mother's womb on mute, but at some point, my remote control got knocked around. My volume's always been turned too far down, and even now I'm afraid of my own sound, to the point that my whisper is way too loud, and my voice always hides where it can't be found, flowing like water in the spirit world's bounds, nodding out my vocal cords where they can't be unwound, so I can't even scream.
Colors have long admired you. Brown has long proclaimed the strength of the back of your hands. Pink refuses to reside within your cheeks because it is way too busy giggling inside your lips. Blue has never left your spirit in low tide, only kept it in infinite wonder of the stories dancing in the sky. Red has never stopped you in your tracks, only run errands within your veins. Little and white are the lies that you tell me when I ask you, does this dress make me look fat? Or, do I sound like a man when I wake up? You speak with the most vibrant of hues. The way you paint Swahili proverbs into your English slang, or the way you rap in German, or the way you curse in Kijaluo. I love that Erykah Badu breathed the lights of your eyes when a fine guy passes by and takes my acknowledgement with him. I love that royal purple that radiates from your steps when you walk. How good it is! How good it is!
If you don't enjoy life when it's good, you have no memory to run to when it's bad. Let's just break out, right? I mean, do something crazy. I mean, you have nothing else left to lose after you've lost an entire lifetime looking over your shoulder wondering if someone's after you.
I will never stop hearing the gunshots whistle their way into my parents' voices. I will never be able to drown out the radio screaming my family's unanswered prayers. This is where I come from. I will rep it until the death of me. I will not forget where I come from. This is where I come from, and where I come from, the sunshine is so sweet. Sometimes it burns, but I'll be damned if it don't still shine.
There's this little